Witness K, who testified before the Madlanga Commission about the theft of 14.9 million rand in precious stones in 2023, has been arrested. She told the commission that suspended EMPED Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanatsi knew about the bogus police operation. The two were in a relationship at the time. In her evidence, Witness K described how Mkhwanatsi was aware of the staged operation that led to the theft. She linked him directly to the events surrounding the missing stones. The testimony highlighted their personal connection during the period of the incident. The arrest follows her detailed account to the commission. It centers on the 2023 theft and the alleged involvement of the suspended deputy chief in the operation. Authorities acted on the information provided in her sworn testimony. The case remains under investigation as part of the Madlanga Commission's broader probe.
This is the suspect who is coming out, and we do understand she's being taken to a police vehicle where she will be processed, of course. She's been taken into the vehicle now. All right. And I think at this particular stage we are able to say that this is Witness K. I think that's breaking news at this particular time. Witness K, who testified at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, speaking about the precious stones robbery. I think you're going to have to let us go in just a moment, so that we need to leave this particular area, and we'll come back to you at a later stage. But breaking news at this particular point, that
Witness K's arrest marks a significant development in the matter.
Morning expected to appear in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court in connection with the 2023 alleged theft of precious metals and stones worth just under 15 million rand. The suspects, an Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department officer and a businessman, were arrested by IPID over the weekend. The arrest followed testimony at the Madlanga Commission, where Witness K alleged that she, the suspended EMPD Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanatsi, and 4 others raided an apartment in Killarney in Johannesburg and removed the metals and precious stones. It's an interesting one, given what we heard, and also the fact that Ekurhuleni officials had actually acted outside of their jurisdiction.
Well, you summed it up quite well there, Sakina. The 2 suspects, an Ekurhuleni Metro police official and a security boss.
On Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, businessman Etienne van der Walt walked free after the state withdrew all charges against him in the 14.9 million rand precious stones heist. Adrian McKenzie and Kershalee Stoles were each granted 5,000 rand bail with strict conditions. They faced charges of robbery with aggravating circumstances and fraud.
Yes, I do confirm that, more in light of it being a Schedule 6, I'm very happy, I'm very pleased with the outcome. And needless to say, even though the state did not oppose the bail application, it stands to reason that obviously the ultimate discretion still lies with the magistrate. So I am, needless to say, very delighted with the outcome today.
What are the possibilities that your clients could become state witnesses?
I'm going to be honest in saying that at this point, I don't want to really comment on aspects or attributions pertaining to that aspect. However, given that given the versions that were supplied in court today, I think that it does hold a lot of weight, and with reference to my client's involvement, or rather the false pretenses under which the involvement was concerned.
And
Suspended Crime Intelligence Deputy Boss Major General Faraz Khan has been discharged from hospital nearly 3 weeks after he was shot outside his Houghton home. He has been moved to a secure location for what his family describes as intensive rehabilitation. In a statement issued on Friday afternoon, Khan's family said he's been discharged from Mill Park Hospital earlier in the day and taken to an undisclosed location, where he will undergo rehabilitation and recuperation under comprehensive and strict security measures. He now requires a period of recovery, rehabilitation, and rest, family said. The statement also indicated that the recovery period will be used to determine whether Khan will be able to give evidence before the Madana Commission of Inquiry into allocations of corruption, political interference, and criminal infiltration of the criminal justice system before its extended deadline. Khan, the suspended deputy national head of SAP's crime intelligence, was due to begin testifying before the commission when he was shot on the 28th of June in what police are investigating as an attempted assassination. His local team subsequently told the commission he was unconscious and unable to testify, leading to repeated postponement. The commission is yet to announce a new date for his appearance. In Friday's statement, the family criticized the police investigation into the shooting, saying they had received no meaningful feedback from the investigations. To date, no SAPS member has approached Major General Khan or his local representatives for any statement, and no investigative progress or feedback has been communicated. The family said repeatedly, attempting to engage the provincial head of detectives and the investigating officer had gone unanswered. It also questioned why Khan's vehicle and a spare laptop belonging to his attorney, which Khan was using at the time of the shooting, remained in police custody, with no lawful jurisdiction provided for their continued retention. The family further expressed concern that the political killings test team had been incorporated into the investigation, despite ongoing litigation and investigations involving the unit head and the other members. The lack of progression and agency into the investigation of the shooting is a matter of concern, the statement said, adding that the motive for the attack remains unknown and the family has been forced to implement its own security arrangement. The statement also signaled possible legal actions against unnamed individuals and media organizations over what it described as unfair, unjustified, and defamatory allegations made against Khan and his legal team on social media.
I'm sure majority of the people that are in the building, let me not say the African National Congress, honorable members, but the people that are within that building of the headquarters of the ANC knows Khan very well because he brags about it. He moves up and down that building. Members of EFF will come and say they know Khan very well because he's very tight with the lead of EFF. So Khan is this person who has played politics to get his way. And that's a danger that Khan brings into the picture. I said he's in charge of counterintelligence in the police. He was in charge of the vetting section where all the profiles of everyone sits. So he's a person who's been that powerful. So Khan started fighting with Khumalo, and he will come to me and complain about Khumalo. I will ask Khumalo. Khumalo will simply say, Khan's appointment is this post, which is support. The only thing I'm asking him to do is to go back to his post. He doesn't want to, because Gerald Jacobs had moved him, or before that, he had moved him away from there to counterintelligence. Counterintelligence is where activities are happening. And he wants to stay there because that's where the investigation of these hijacking, kidnappings, drugs are happening. So he wants to be there. But the fight with Khumalo is only about the position. That he doesn't want to be here, he wants to be there. So Khan remains a person that causes a lot of issues to date at crime intelligence. In the past, it was not him. There were many others. But at this present moment, it is him, the key player. And we believe it is Khan that influenced IDEC to behave in the manner they behave. Yes, others might have came in,